It's a soggy day. It's 9 AM and I'm waiting for that space to be filled up with a window lorry or van. Fingers crossed it comes today. But yeah, she's horrible. It's warm, but just drizzle, rain, fog. I was going to start in the garden. My back's a bit better today, and then I get this rubbish. So hopefully it's going to clear. So in the meantime, it's just tidy up, I think. Get things packed away, ready. Going home. You can stay here, it's guard dog. Right, well, it's 12 o'clock and I didn't think the window-man was coming, but he turned up, thank God. He's on his own. It's actually 6 windows. So this is the firm we used. There's his number. He's out in Montana, but he's travelled 2.5 hours here, so he will travel. So I'm going to chop the whole frames out. It's just getting rid of all the windows at the moment. But yeah, that's a bit of luck, because I was wondering whether he was staying or not. So I don't know if he's going to get it all done in one day, or we've got to stay here another night. We'll find out. Have a giddy keep. She's got holes. Everything's getting ripped out. Didn't take long. Right, just had to leave them to it. So, God, it's like a bulldozer. And windows just ripped out. Literally half an hour, he's ripped out all upstairs windows. Mental. So, yeah, I've just left them to it. I needed some more electrical bits. We needed some waterproof sockets for the bathroom, and then I remembered when I did the toilet, you know, the new toilet, it needs electric and we ain't got a plug, so that's all done now. He's wired all that in, I just need a plug now, so that's where I'm heading to now. So the bathroom will be all waterproofed, all IP, whatever it is, safety ones. Yeah, and he's just going through all the sockets. We need a couple of double sockets, switches and stuff. So it's still loads of bits and bobs to do, but yeah, we're cracking on. So it's going to be amazing when I get the windows in. Oh man, that's going to keep the house warm for a start, because it just had glass missing everywhere, and I'm just trying to draft, you know, the drafts in there. I had to lock myself in one room with a heater to keep them on while I'm living there. So yeah, it's going to be draft free. I'm hoping I don't have to stay tonight, but meters, I may left. Do, yeah. And just finish tidying up tomorrow. But yeah, I've run out of food and stuff, so I need to go out and get food and bits. So, generating a chippy. Oh, I'm in a right mood for fish and chips. Tell you what. The chips here are not, we can't get the same, we can't get chip chop chips.
Take the next left, then turn, you know, right.
And the proper battered fish like we have, but pies, oh, Cornish pasties. So yes, so yeah, I'm just saying, so I've just been looking online, and there's an electrical shop, a huge place, literally 7 minutes away. In this next village. This next village is a weird one. It's got like cafes and all sorts, almost like truckers stop type places.
Meters, turn right.
So
take the next
we're gonna
right.
check it out, and this huge place they got. And it looks like it's got everything. So it saves me travelling another half an hour, because that's where I was going.
Take the next
right.
right.
Huge place. There's quite a lot in this area. There's quite a few small ones, but I need some more specific stuff. You know, you need a bit of a selection. So I need
in
to get some bigger
meters,
ones.
at the roundabout, take the first exit.
Treatment stuff. So yeah, I'm going to check it out. Well, that was a good little do. It's a cracking little shop. I say little, big shop. Got everything here. So picked up, and that's brilliant. 6 minutes away. I don't know why we never found this place before. We know the village. It's got like a load of truckers cafes on it. Woo, as you can see from the big trucks coming past. But yeah, lovely doubler. I love that. It's nice to pop down to now. There is some other shops about 18 minutes away in another village, but yeah, this one's closest, so it's alright. I like that. It's so nice, super quick. Went straight outside, got all my cement for me. All done. I like that. So young lad, he's like, I'm speaking Bulgarian and he's speaking English. That's what you find a lot here. They do love to try themselves to use their language. You know, just going, oh, thank you. Have a nice day. Good morning from a very foggy mountain top. So, what we've been up to? We've now all new windows fitted. Oh, thank God. And you can see the difference. We've got 4-season glass in the top, so it's like more like a, well, it's like a reflective, but you don't really notice it, if you know what I mean. But it has got like a bit of a coating on it. We've got them fitted at our house, and it's amazing. I've been in other houses without it, and it's so cheap to extra. It was only like a few hundred leads or so. But yeah, it makes a big difference. So we've had, I did say 5 windows, we've had 6 windows and a front door fitted. So let me take you around. There's all the old window frames. Gonna chop them up and stuff, just put them out of the way. But yeah, we're nicely going all brown again, the windows. Obviously tons of foam, because that's how they fit windows. But I'll show you the door. There's the old door. So we're nice and secure now, the whole building. So yes, let's take you to the road. Yeah, we've even had, so we've had a little bottom one done. That's in the kitchen, and he forgot to take the tape off, so I've unscrewed that. It's all got that's got a fly net on it, and these have all built-in fly nets. Look at these! Wow, how cool's that? I love them. I quite like them for our other house. We've got the same style window. This is the bathroom, so we've gone frosted. So the beauty of them is, because of our lack of storage, we've got nowhere to store them. Ours at home are just clipped on, big full one. So that one's just on permanently, which is great because it stops anything coming in. But yeah, ask you, if you're getting windows fitted, ask them if they do this type. Still got bits of tape and stuff on them where they've mounted. But yeah, liking them. And you don't even, from a distance, you don't even notice they're on the window. So lucky enough, there's not a lot of plaster work to do around many of the edges on the outside, except for the door. So we went for this sort of door. Victoria decided she wanted some roses as well. So because it was all fully wooden frame, there's a lot to do there. Don't know whether to tempt. I was thinking of putting another wooden frame back in, and staying it up, but I think we'll just plaster it like normal. But yeah, we have a key. No, got to concrete the bottom. Going to do that. So what we've been up to? Oh, that's nice. Oh, just silly little thing. So yeah, we had full window put in there. We haven't put an opening in that. We thought we'd just leave it. And then inside, the view is so much different. Problem is, when little windows, they block a lot of view. So all our windows, this is quite a typical Bulgarian one, is you have your full opening, and then you have your like partial opening, and it works great. So, and you can design them to have them as small as you want. You can have like just a little one or a bigger one, or they do it like a double one opening. But yeah, really pleased with them. And the price was really good. So the price was eventually everything. So it comes fitted, and it was one guy fitting. See, there's your little blinds. Look at them, they're cool. So they was quite a bit extra. I think we paid something like 300 and something levs for all the blinds, and he did downstairs for us as well. So the whole house is done. But like I said, I like them because they're just, you don't need them all the time. And you lose the view a lot when they're permanently on. It gives you a bit of a meshy look. But yeah, the whole cost was 6 windows. So we got 3 big ones. We had obviously the door, and the door was quite expensive as well because we had extra things. I didn't know if they was leaded, but I think they're just stuck out. They're like pictures really or something. But the door, and obviously the colour, if you go white, you go even cheaper. That's a solid one. Again, that's another big one. And then we went for this, and again, frosted glass is more money. And then the little one downstairs. All total was 4,080 lev. Everything fitted in that colour. So that's 6 windows and a door. So that's 1,800 quid. You do have to remember though, as cheap as it sounds, there's a lot of work still to do. See, every window's got to be replastered, everything. But yeah, I mean, that's not bad. I mean, and he travelled 2.5 hours. So yeah, really pleased. And he was like a whirlwind on his own. I thought he's going to be here 2 days. Within half an hour, he'd ripped everything out. The whole top windows were all ripped out and thrown out. So yeah, I made him stop because it's a bit late. He's juggling it all now. But he was slinging everything out there, and he's like, no. So I'm coming in here now to sweep up. So we've been up to. So my mate's been in. And so this week we've done 2 days. Well, I say we, I mean, I've already gone through some, but he's done more now. So he's getting on with the electrics, because hopefully we can get them on soon, and it'd be nice to have all the electrics in, and then it's easy to work in this place going into New Year, because we need heating. So obviously you saw your bit about he's been tracing all the wires. That took half a day. And we're still finding problems. Now, he did save me a fire. While we was up here looking for wires, because we've now fitted these plugs in, and we just, like I said, we just traced it through the roof and down instead of chopping the whole wall out and putting, because then you've got to make holes and recess everything, you know, like this. It was just quicker and easier. You can just do that. It's all going to be hidden. It's going to be a bed over there, all going to be hidden out the way. It'll all be painted, you won't even see anything. So we're doing that in 2 rooms. So that's where the aircon unit's going, and that's just for charging phones. So he's done them. All these have all been sealed in now. All these are new. Got switches in, we're putting doubles everywhere where we can. He's got all these to fill and stuff. But while he was tracing the wires, he felt alive, and it was going across, and he says it was just hanging in a nest of like straw and crap and everything in this roof, and it was a pure live. That could have been a fire disaster. So yeah, that was lucky. So yeah, we've, like we're saying, fitted the plugs there, starting to fit all the sockets. It's working out other people's things because they're all on different loops, like he's replugged everything in there. So we've got wiring in now for the heater, the wall heater. We've put a plug in now for the toilet. So we've done all this, blocked this off. We've just realised now, so on the outside, that big waste pipe, what we've realised, I can't remove it because that goes all the way around there and all the way into that. So I can still put that as an air pipe at the top. And then what I will do, because it goes into that, but obviously it goes straight down a hole, is I'm going to put a reduction pipe at the bottom and turn it into a little pipe to come out. But yeah, we've got he's put extra stuff in here. I know I'm repeating, but it's just, I'm just going through isolators, switches, new plugs in here. So yeah, it's just getting too dark. This is why we need electrics fast. It's 4 o'clock and it was bloody dark. But yeah, we're tracing wires round. Yeah, it's got all like in here done, ready, plastered up. All these have been now all ready to be done. We've still got to just put the cable down there with a plug and a plug. I think what we're going to do is a plug here as well. But what we're going to do, we're going to run it just a little extension cable down under there, under the floor, round, and then up, just a bit of wire to a plug there. And then if we want a telly on this wall, we can start repairing a few cracks just to see. He's digging them out and putting some special stuff in, but we've got the other side wall to do. But yeah, there we go. Oh, what's all this stuff? Oh, we got some spare. Ah. Oh, hello. Where were they for then? I wonder if that's like for the door. Oh. It's okay, I'm just thinking. I don't know where they've come from. It's obviously for the window man, but I don't know what he chopped. But I was just thinking, like I said, underneath that gap. Nah, I think we'll just concrete that. But yeah, not quite sure why he needed this. Anyone know? I didn't even hear him cut anything. Yeah, there's a few bits left there. That's a mystery. Oh, they're just windows. Oh, what would he use them for? Oh, it's got me stumped, that. Well, that stumped me. I have no idea. But anyway, there we go. That's sort of, we've only sort of done 2 days, but I've been here all week. I've just got to go and tidy up now. It's Friday now. My job now this morning is to start sweeping up and clearing up, ready for, make it nice and clean, ready to start work again. And yeah, got switches here, new plugs in. Yeah, this room's done now. As in electrical wise, just got to fill that up. So it's more like I can sort of start in this room a bit. Oh, that's strange. I can't remember that plastered up like that. He must have had to take it off when he pulled out the thing, but yeah, it's got nice wooden lintels all there. They're good solid ones by the looks of it. But yeah, we're just going to redo everything, replaster the walls. And yeah, this should be done pretty soon. We'll probably get this room finished and we can come up and live in this room. Just put a bed in it for now and keep moving rooms. Or we might just set this one up. As long as we've got electric and an aircon unit, we're warm. Still got to hunt stairs. So if you're in Bulgaria and you know anyone who can make me spiral stairs, I've messaged one guy and he's like, oh, I'm busy at the moment, so I don't know what's going on. He did ask me to video call him. I tried, and then he was in the bank and don't know. So I need a plan B. I've been to Home Max and I found some there for sale, but they didn't get a price. Oh, hello, Scruff. You come for some breakfast? It's our little scruff, we call that one. Come on, we ain't got anything for you at the moment. It's all downstairs. I know. But yeah, I know, Scruff. Where's the others? Where's Big Dog? Where's Big Dog? Are we back in a minute? I'll get you some biscuits. All right. Yeah, you sit there. We're back in a minute because you don't want Roxy to come out. I think this is our neighbour's dog, just a couple of doors down, what barks when we walk past. But so friendly, ain't you? Yeah, you're so cute. So, there we go, guys. End of the day. I'm just going to, like I say, I've got to clear up, tidy up. There's so much to do here, but coming up to Christmas now, so we'll be slowing down. Yeah, I don't think the colour match ain't too far off. I mean, I think these have probably had quite a bit of sun on them to bleach them a little bit. But now we know his price, so if we ever wanted to replace these, it's cheap. But yeah, like I say, the bottom windows, he's put, these are the original ones what were already in, and he's just put the frames on, so yeah, it looks alright. Still don't know what to do with these lintels. Might even try, yeah, it's quite expensive stuff, you can get them in PVC, but yeah, we might just paint them. I think might just paint them like a dark, like a brown. Might have to see. But yeah, it's been so wet. I haven't even been able to get out in the garden. I was hoping to start raking this lot up and burning it, but there's just so much. Because now I've sent, you know, my mate inside now to start working. He's done the major work for me. And do you know what I've seen as well? Now then, lots of people give me ideas about doing these walls and stuff. Now, I realised, I can do this. So, look at him. I know, I'll be there in a minute. Staring. So, I mean, like this one can stay, but like all this, I can get this all removed. And then I can plan this garden, and what they do is these cages. And then you can put the blocks in the cages and make a wall with the cages. And it looks really nice. Now there's an option, which is something I can do, and I don't have to pay some specialist to come in and make walls. It's just getting the foundation bit first in, dig it out with a bit of concrete somewhere. But yeah, we can make our own little walls with it. So yeah, there's an idea I've got. Unless I find a local who can make walls really cheap. But as I've got the materials, we can stack them in these cages and put like the bigger stuff in, and then put smaller, you know, just buy some smaller stuff just to go round it and pack them in. But yeah, there's an idea there. But yeah, I need to do an AI on this land and work out how to lay it out, really. The only thing I've got so far at the moment is what I think's going to work for us is, if we get a digger in, is to level this area up and just gravel. We're not into plants. Gravel this whole area and all the way up the driveway. But then we can use this area sitting out with some chairs and bits, put some little, like them raton sets or something. And I'd love like a roof, just a roof, you know, open-sided. I think, you know, and as this is like our sun thing, concrete's so expensive, you know, to do this sort of areas. Gravel might be better, but I've got to get a digger in and pull these roots. But yeah, there we go, guys. Life restoring a house with loads of ideas on a budget. Right, let's go and get him some biscuits. I can hear him scratching the gate. Don't put it down. Yeah, I'm coming. Yeah, that's my girlfriend. She's always chittering to us. She always walks past, gone to the shops. Here we go. And some biscuits. Here you go. Yeah, bless her. She comes walking past every day, saying hello. That's why we like this little area. It's lovely. Yes, there's a lot of cleaning to do now. Oh yeah, I painted the poles over there. We just need electric, and it'd be nice. Get a nice outside light. We'd like to maybe do something with this open area at some point. Maybe box it in. Big window type thing and a door there. Put like a door here, and have this as like a little extra cloakroom. Hang your coats on the wall. Shoes here. Just keeps it nice and makes it, it gives you a better area inside then. And then we can maybe work, because this is going to be our little clothes area for now, but I'm hoping we can turn this into like a little office for Victoria. Put a little desk there for her, and she can sit and look outside, and you know, just use this as like a little sort of maybe little storage area. But yeah, she hasn't got really anywhere to work when she does come here. So that's a good idea for the future. Oh, great. Someone's left me a little present. Wonder if that was my little shit this morning from Roxy.